that you cannot buy. Send me love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way where you cannot see. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way where you cannot see. Man with this system.
Potato, small potato, small potato, small potato, small potato, small potato.
Hey y'all, and welcome back. We're new here. My name is Raven, and this thing that I'm going to be adding is my borrowed gardener's garden. And so today I'm going to show y'all my garden this year. I am in zone 6A and B because we're right in the middle, and I have squash bugs and cucumber beetles that I am seeing, and I didn't see this last year. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to make, and then I'm going to show y'all the garden. All right, y'all. So what I'm making for these squash bugs and these cucumber beetles is going to be a water mixture, which I already have water in here if you can't tell, with some super generic soap and some neem oil. I'm probably going to put like half a tablespoon of each, shake it up, put it in. Look at that butterfly moth. It's just comfortable. We have a lot of, look at it, just flying away. We have a lot of different things that come around here insect-wise. Earlier today, we saw a hummingbird. So beautiful. Let's get this mixture going, and then we can get to the garden. And y'all, didn't nobody tell us neem oil stink. All right, that's a lot. But that's okay. Ooh, I'm doing this with one hand. So I'm definitely feeling like I'm putting a lot more in there than I said, but it's all right. We're going to screw this on. Shake it up. And we about to go spray these plants, y'all. Give it a few pump. Oh, let's turn the lock off. Pump it up. Let's see how this do, because I got a few cucumbers last year off of one plant, but a lot of them had like a powder, not even a powdery mildew. I don't know. In my zone, the humidity be knocking my plants out. And I seen some cucumber beetles on my green beans today, which really shocked me. The other thing is these birds. They always in my yard, getting caught up under my net that I got for my collards and stuff. I'm gonna show y'all. All right, y'all, we walking out to the garden. Right here, we have some blackberries, waiting for them to ripen. They're so close. There's one. I don't know what this means when there's white spots on it. If y'all do know, can you let me know? Because I have not been eating those with that on it. I've been letting the birds have it. All right. This year, we had some forget-me-nots that was planted here last year, and they came up on their own. As you can partially see, don't mind this. This is a watermelon puree. I was told to put a watermelon there, but this netting fabric, whatever, is getting in the way. We got some watermelon. I can't tell you which is which. They're starting to flower. Some of them are orange glow. Some of them are sweet sugar baby. We got cucumbers here. This is the plant mainly that I'm going to be spraying down. We got 4 bell pepper plants right here. They're supposed to be orange and green. Here's another cucumber that's going to get sprayed down. 2 more watermelons. Y'all, this is a pumpkin, and let me tell you, this is my first time ever growing pumpkin or seeing squash bugs and beetles. And I saw eggs on the thing. There's a beetle in there, or maybe a vine borer. I don't know, but we're gonna spray in there too. Ouch, nobody told us that this stuff be prickly, but I cut the leaf off because I didn't know what to do with it, y'all. So we're gonna end up be spraying this. And then my green beans, look, I got yellow wax and then green ones. They are really yellowing, y'all, and I don't know why. Okay, the camera is picking it up. They are really yellowing under here. I don't know. I don't know if it was the rain or what, y'all, because we had a lot of rain. And because we had so much rain, I pulled my onions up early, which I didn't think they was gonna do much, because where the watermelons and stuff was at, that's where I originally had them, and then I pulled them up, y'all. some was forming, but some, they got this like mold looking color on it. I have some other ones in here that was molding from right here, and I didn't think that was safe to keep them in the ground, so I just pulled them. I'm gonna just puree them. Like this one got a mold right here. I don't think I can eat that, but I'm gonna puree them and just put them in the freezer for fresh chopped onions and call it a day. I got basil in here. Those are 2 eggplants. Those are doing a lot better than the eggplants I have by the sunflowers. But yes, here are my flowers. Some of them are definitely past their due season. Y'all, I did a whole lot of different little things in this bed, and I just said survival of the fittest. We had some lettuce in here. It's going to seed now. I've been trying to pull some of these flowers that are at the end of its life. I had a tomato, y'all, because like I said, I planted a lot of stuff in here, and this one survived. So hey to whatever variety this is. That just means I want to save the seeds from one of them. We got more flowers. I don't know what these are. If y'all know what these are, let me know. They're really pretty. I know these are Benjamin Buttons because I actually have seed packs of them. I did not have any purple and pink ones like in my seed pack. I had purple and pink. I had blue and white as well. Bees have been loving that. There's another flower I want to show y'all because I don't know what it is. Oh my goodness, they already closing up, y'all. The flowers are closing up, but okay, let me see. They done did, I guess, what they were supposed to do. I'm trying to see if I can get this one open on camera. I thought they were so pretty. So when they're opened up, they look like this. What are these little flowers? I don't know. They're pretty though. I don't know why they're closing. Is it because it's nighttime? Because they was open earlier. But they're really, really cute. I don't know. If y'all know, let me know. But yeah, that's what's been in the mixture of this. It's a pollinators pack. These orange ones are new. These pink ones are new. The thing is about this pack, I put one pack in here and some of the flowers got out shaded by the Benjamin Button ones. So some of them are really small and just now coming up. Then in this bed, y'all, I put some onions in here late, which I don't know if they're gonna make it because I just don't know. I'm just letting the garden do what it do because this year when I put my peppers out, I put them out a week after our last frost, quote. We ended up getting hit with a frost, y'all. And since we got hit with a frost, it put all of these back down way to basically the stem. So like all of this down here died and I plucked it off and I was like, we're just gonna see if they grow anything, if they'll produce, because I'm like, it's early in the season, we got plenty of time, whatever. Those that I showed you earlier was from nursery. I put some, drop the phone. I put some marigolds in here. Y'all, I deadheaded them for the first time because I didn't know anything about deadheading. And they are blooming, baby. Blooming. Do you hear me? These should be a sweet banana, of course. This, I think, is my fish pepper. It is. Look at that, y'all. This is my fish pepper. Let's see if we can. I may have to adjust the lighting for it. Let me adjust the lighting. I'm trying to let y'all see the stripe of it. Y'all, I almost ended the video. So this is future me, and I'm adding this into the video. This is some mint we grew, and we put in this container. We also have some more here. And the mint is just amazing. It smells delicious. Great for teas. This planter, we got them from Lowe's for like $5. I picked up some of that lemon balm and put it up here. It's starting to yellow for some reason. Then I got mint in the middle, which is also what we seeded. As you can see, your container and soil makes a difference. This was actual potting soil that I amended and then put this in, and it's flourishing. This, I know it has competition because it's 2 plants and then 2 lemon balms. And yeah, it's just looking like that. I had coleus in here and they didn't grow, but only these 2, germinate, but only these 2 did. Nothing germinated out of this one, so this soil is honestly going to get dumped into here. That's where my soil go when seeds don't germinate. And honestly, if I get a volunteer over the years, I'll get a volunteer. Ooh. And that's that. We got Citronella.
Started standing up on his 2 feet and it fell back.
And get that up, that's fine. Here I got a money tree. This poor thing was dying inside, so I brought it out. I like to bring my indoor plants out. I've already planted some collard seeds. These are different broccolis and cauliflower. So this is regular, I think Swiss chard actually. Then there's purple cauliflower, purple broccoli, and then regular broccoli. I got one whole thing of cabbage or cauliflower. I don't remember, but I did a whole tray of it. And then the other one's one of the other. It's some type of brassica. Here I got green beans that's gonna start for the succession. This I put actual strawberries that was starting to mold in here, and I got 2 plants that came up. That one and then this one. And again, soil makes a difference. This is fresh potting soil. I didn't go into depth about these, y'all. So when I was germinating these from testing the seeds, y'all, let me tell you, I literally put these in here last Sunday in soil, and they didn't even look like this. They literally are taking off. So I'm happy that I'm doing a succession of these. We're gonna see if they last, because I know our last frost date is a while from now. We're gonna see if the snake plant actually propagates and gets some roots to it. I put root hormone on the bottom of that. I'm really excited. I didn't really have good trays, but from going to the nursery, that lets you know how many plants I've gotten from the nursery. I got some good trays that's sturdy and a good sturdy thing. Here I have some thyme that I started from seed. I've just cut them a few days ago, let them hopefully bush out some more. Some cilantro. This is the second succession of it, because my first cilantro went to seed and I saved the seeds. That was earlier this year that I planted them though. Then I have some basil. I had a lot more basil in here, but that's why it's now around the garden in different areas. These are lemons. These are seeds that we had from a lemon. My daughter literally was like, "Mommy, I want you to sit here and plant these." They are thriving from all that rain that we had, because at first they was feeling a little stunted. The roots aren't to the bottom yet. Well, this one is now. I'm seeing the root. You can see it too now, finally. So it lets me know that it's time to get ready to start transplanting them, just like this one. Roots coming out the bottom. So that one's going to get transplanted into this. So that soil I just dumped out is going to go right back in here, so this can go in there. And then which one of these had the roots at the bottom? This one is going to get put into a bigger pot as well. Let's see what else we had, because I didn't show y'all everything, but I showed y'all the gist of stuff. The rain, there wasn't drainage holes in these, so we had to go back and put drainage holes in them. This was lavender. Poor lavender got soaked out, so we're going to see if it comes back, because again, we got a long growing season. Here's 2 rosemary plants that I have. One's just sprawling about, so I cut it down just like this one, hopefully to encourage new growth. And here, that extra thyme, I put it in here. This looks like mint is coming up too, because mint used to be in here. Again, all of these had got drained out with water and a lot of stuff was dying. The roots was like floating atop the water. So once I put the hose in them, the water's drained out now, and I put thyme in there. Here's another one of mint, but this one is not doing as well. This one has been in the heat a lot more than other potters or whatever, especially the 2 that's thriving. And then this was also, that was in the heat and in the direct sun. So I'm thinking mint may not like the sun as much as we thought, or at least this variety. We have a mulberry tree that the other 2 was sitting under. So those are really just truly thriving. Here, I don't remember what was in here, but a lot of stuff was dying. And as you can see, a lot of different things are coming up. I seen 2 new forget-me-not plants, so I put them in here. Again, they volunteered themselves from last year. I put some basil in here as well. I'm just trying to let these get a little bit bigger to see what they are. That made me think the birds did some jobs and put this tomato in the planter, which had me take it out of one of the ones that was thriving with the mint, because I was like, why not take it out? I don't remember if I showed y'all my onions or not. I'm pretty sure I did. But I was just watching a gardening video, and yeah, this is my onions. This is probably the biggest one I have, which is honestly really small. Again, decent size enough for me to just cut them up. I'm going to be bringing them in since the sun's about to set. I really want to grab these tomatoes, but I'm going to wait. I also had to come back out here, though, because I have radishes, white radishes. Y'all, I think I overplanted and didn't thin them out enough, but I pulled them because they was going to seed. Apparently, radishes do not like hot weather. But like, this is probably one of the biggest sizes I got. This is really the biggest one. So yeah, taking these in and getting the onions and taking them in as well. And I was really bummed to have to take this stuff out, but I'm actually really grateful because now it's like I can go ahead and amend these one more time around the eggplants and around the basil. Amend it. I got 1 onion left that I left in here to see how it does. Amend it, and I'm about to start putting these pepper plants in here probably at the end of the week, because they'll have more than just those small 4 leaves. And I may fertilize it. If not, I'll just let them be in here and let them do their thing and see how it goes this year. I do need to fertilize everything, though, honestly speaking. And I know I'm really excited for the season to end, because this is a raised bed that I made this year out of old wood. I got those over there that I'm gonna make beds out of. I made that bed. I made all the beds here, honestly. I'm really proud of myself. Kudos to me. But one thing I do know is never to put plastic underneath it, because a lot of the roofs have literally just intertwined in the soil. They can't go into the ground. Not doing that again. Big learner tip. I want to make these higher. And when I do make them higher, when I stack the woods on top of each other, I'm not thinking about putting a brace on it, or if I do, I may do it at the outside instead of the inside, even though it'll make it look way more prettier on the inside, like how I have it for these. I'm probably just gonna do it on the outside, keep it sturdy, but I'm excited because I'll be able to fill this up, because oh my goodness, y'all, you see how much this dropped? It came from here, everything settled, and it's all the way down there. But then also I did the horticulture to where I got old banana plants from last year that I cut down, because I cut them all down once it was time to, because our winters, they don't survive. Cut them down, let them rest in there, stack them all in there in this little tunnel. If we get a cover, it's gonna be a high tunnel, you feel me? And let them all rest in here. It was that, the broccoli, the cauliflower, everything had gotten up to here. Like, I mean, everything did wonderful here. So I'm like, okay, this ground is great. That's why I did the watermelons here. I wanted to come back out here because it's a little later to see how these cucumbers are doing after spraying them. And I must say, bugs flying in my face. I ain't seeing nothing crazy. So it looks like it may have worked. It looks like my cucumbers may not be getting pollinated, because this has some yellowing on it. We'll see. We still got time. Ooh, I still smell the neem oil. Here's one right here that probably did get pollinated, but that's another reason why I'm growing vertically, so that hopefully creatures will see it. I'm gonna pull this up some, one or the other, that one or this one. Pull it some so that it'll keep it standing straight up. And I'm actually wrapping it on the wrong string, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna put it on this string. so that if it does decide to bend some or it starts to get heavy, this string has more slip to it, and let it grow like that. I was thinking about doing my watermelon like that, but then that means I would have had to put different little things on my watermelons. I'm just gonna let the watermelon sprawl out. I'm really excited to see what this is gonna be like. I'm really, really excited. New year, new things. Need a lot more peppers, so I'm excited about that. These forget-me-not flower things, the little flower pieces, is what was on me earlier and on my doggy. I think these are seed pods, but I don't know. We shall see, because who knows, this whole thing may end up turning into that next year, but we'll see. Watermelons was flowering and all sorts of stuff already, so I was like, okay honey, do your thing then, boo. I actually broke one of them on accident trying to trellis some up. I want to put more string, but I'm scared, because then that means I gotta net them when the fruit actually come. But I'm not seeing any bugs, which is what I'm grateful for. Again, I'm gonna spray them maybe again tomorrow and see what we do. Did I show y'all green beans earlier? Like, they're growing. They growing. I almost ate one raw yesterday, but then I seen that it said we wasn't supposed to eat them raw, so I didn't eat it. And I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna eat it. Don't even worry about it. But I'm really, really excited. They got a lot of flowers coming on it. So yeah, again, enjoy the rest of the video from Future Ray. Sit. Good boy.
So I'm back with another video, and we here outside in the garden. And got Buddy here. Buddy, sit. He does. But yeah, we're here with Mommy.
Hi.
And
I just
Buddy.
got some blackberries.
Oh, and she caught more blackberries. Yeah, these blackberries are delicious. So, when we get inside, she's gonna wash them and then I'm gonna eat them. What?
That's fine. We got a lot more coming too. That's what I'm excited about.
Are those the only ones that are ripe?
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's some berries right here, y'all.
They're not ripe though.
I know, but here's some berries. And then there's some over here. I might as well just turn the camera. So yeah, there's some over here.
The shells and down there.
Some down there.
And then if you want to show them back in the back.
Oh, and then we got some more plants in the back.
Look.
Buddy's over here eating the leaves. But yeah, he's with Mom right now. Over there. And we're about to head over here to this side. We got some, what are these?
Watermelon.
This is watermelon. Right here is watermelon in the first patch.
More pepper plants.
These are pepper
These are
plants.
forget-me-nots.
Forget-me-nots, pepper plants back there.
Pepper plants are back here.
And then
Cucumber.
this is cucumber and watermelon.
Yep, and 2 more cucumber. And look, the cucumbers are coming out. They're growing.
And then here's the peppers at. Yeah, here's the peppers. And then right there is the forget-me-nots.
Yep, there's the other blackberries.
Here's the other blackberries over here. And then over here,
Our green beans are starting to flower.
oh
So
yeah.
hopefully we'll see green beans.
So we got tomatoes over here. Some tomatoes. Like there's one right here.
Yep,
And then
that's
there's
the
some
biggest one.
down there.
We got one in here.
And one in here.
Here's some more. All the flowers are gonna, all these yellow flowers are gonna turn into tomatoes. Look at that baby one. Look at them. Here they come.
And then right here is onions.
And unfortunately, for some reason, they keep falling over so small. I mean, they're starting to bolt, but then,
And
I
then
know I
these two.
transplanted them. Those are eggplant.
And then right here is our green beans.
Yep, they're green and yellow.
Over here is our flower patch, which I do not remember what these were growing. What these?
It didn't. Y'all, I had to hold this because this is the flower What is the name of this? Say what everything was, but I know these are Benjamin Buttons. These and the white ones. I don't know what these are.
Sunflowers.
They're not sunflowers. They may be a dwarf sign, kind of them. They may be. There's lettuce in here, but it's starting to bolt.
Yeah, there's some lettuce.
They're starting to bolt. So flower. We got a tomato that ended up coming up.
Ooh, yay.
Peppers that they were frostbitten, but they're coming back. This looks like a jalapeno one. You can tell from the pepper. So I think these are my jalapeno ones. If not, it may be my fish pepper one. This one's finally starting to flower as well. Please be careful. There's tadpoles being grown in there. These didn't get pollinated. Let me see. No, this one did. This flower is dying back on that one. So it's producing.
Yeah, the video cut off. Oh, sorry, y'all, the video cut off. But we're back. And, yeah. So we're back and... Oh, y'all, I forgot to show y'all something. There was something over here. So when I was over here, I was looking around. I don't know if I took it out or not, but there was, like, in this section over, like, right over here, there was, like, a purple flower, and it wasn't bloomed yet. It was, like, small, like, this big. And I don't remember what I did with it, but, yeah. This is some kale and spinach, I think. I know it's kale, but I think there's some spinach in here, maybe. And then over here, we think is like corn. Right here, I do not remember.
Is some celery and radish. Those are flowers.
But yeah, right here, some peppers, green beans, onions, tomatoes, watermelon, cabbage, I think she said. More peppers, then some forget-me-nots, and then kale, jalapeno, onions, and green beans. Here's the pond. We got some like water spiders that are eating the tadpoles. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can catch them. I'm gonna hide right here. See if I can catch them. Please. Oh, buddy, drink it. Man, he's leaving. Well, it looks like I'm not catching him.